A sudden exploit in Echo protocol has triggered a double-digit decline in the Echo token, sending shockwaves through the DeFi community. The incident has raised urgent questions about the platform's security and liquidity dynamics. While details remain scarce, the attack is already visible in market data, with Echo token holders selling off positions rapidly. The pattern is familiar. A breach sparks panic, and panic compresses liquidity. In this case, the sell-off appears to be accelerating due to shallow order books on decentralized exchanges, especially on chains like BNB Chain and Aptos where Echo protocol is deployed. The Echo token's price movement is a direct reflection of market confidence collapsing, not just from the exploit itself, but from the uncertainty it brings. For DeFi traders, this is a high-stakes moment. Smaller cap tokens are especially vulnerable to sudden liquidity shifts, and Echo is no exception. The exploit has already triggered a broader conversation about cross-chain DeFi security. Echo protocol operates across multiple chains, including BNB Chain and Aptos, and its exposure to smart contract risks is now under scrutiny. The incident follows a similar breach at the Ethereum bridge, where over $11 million. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Was drained? These events highlight a recurring theme in DeFi. Even when protocols are well-intentioned, vulnerabilities in smart contracts can lead to catastrophic losses. The Echo token's sharp decline is not just a technical event, it's a market signal. Holders are reacting to the perceived risk of further losses, and the token's liquidity is struggling to absorb the volume. This is a textbook example of how DeFi markets can spiral in response to security concerns. The situation is still unfolding, and the exact attack vector and total funds affected have not been confirmed. However, the market is already pricing in the worst-case scenario. The Echo token's price is a barometer of trust in the protocol, and the current trajectory suggests that trust is eroding quickly. For traders, the key question is whether liquidity will stabilize or if the sell-off will continue. The next signal to watch is whether Echo Protocol's team can provide clarity on the exploit and reassure the market. If the team fails to act transparently or if further breaches are reported, the Echo token could face even greater selling pressure. Meanwhile, the broader DeFi space is watching closely. Projects like Decibel, which operate on emerging chains like Aptos, may face increased scrutiny as investors reassess cross-chain risks. The Echo protocol exploit is a reminder that DeFi is still in its early stages, and security remains a critical challenge. The market is reacting in real time, and the Echo token is the most immediate indicator of how that reaction will play out. The mechanism of the exploit remains unclear, but the ripple effect is already evident. In DeFi, where trust is decentralized and liquidity is often thin, a single incident can trigger a cascade of selling. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The Echo token's decline is not just a reflection of the breach itself, but of the market's fear of what might come next. As traders and investors digest the news, the stakes are high, not just for Echo holders, but for the broader perception of DeFi security. The next few hours and days will be critical in determining whether the sell-off is a temporary panic or the beginning of a deeper crisis. For now, the market is waiting for answers that could either restore confidence or confirm the worst fears of a flawed smart contract architecture.